Have you ever wondered why some people reach their 90s brimming with vitality, while others barely enjoy their retirement? The answer may be closer than you imagine, specifically in your kitchen and the daily decisions you make about your nutrition. In a world where life expectancy is constantly increasing, the quality of those extra years has become a key concern for millions of people. And this is where one of the best-kept secrets of longevity comes into play: the transformative power of vitamins. Imagine for a moment that your body is like a perfectly tuned symphony orchestra. Each vitamin is an essential musician, playing its unique part in a complex symphony that keeps your health in perfect balance. When one of these musicians is missing or can't play its part properly, the melody of your well-being begins to lose its tune. This metaphor, though simple, perfectly illustrates why proper nutrition becomes increasingly crucial as we age. Life after 60 doesn't have to be a period of gradual decline. On the contrary, it can be a time of renewal, discovery, and continued vitality. However, to achieve this ideal, we need to understand and address our body's specific needs at this stage of life. Vitamins, those essential micronutrients we take so much for granted, play a pivotal role in this equation. What many people don't know is that after age 60, our bodies undergo significant changes in the way they process and absorb nutrients. Stomach acid production decreases, intestinal absorption becomes less efficient, and our skin loses some of its ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight. These seemingly small changes can have a profound impact on our health if we don't address them proactively. But here's the good news: it's never too late to start taking care of your health. Every day is a new opportunity to make decisions that can transform your future. And the best part is, you don't need to make drastic changes in your life to see significant results. Sometimes, the smallest adjustments to our diet and daily routine can have the most profound effects on our long-term health. In this article, we'll embark on a fascinating journey through the world of essential vitamins that can make the difference between simply surviving and truly thriving in our golden years. We'll explore how each of these vitamins works in our bodies, why they're particularly important after age 60, and how we can ensure we get the right amount of each. We won't just cover theory and science. This text is designed to be a practical guide, filled with actionable advice and realistic strategies you can implement in your daily life. From nutritious recipes to tips on safe supplementation, each chapter will provide you with concrete tools to improve your health and well-being. But there's something else that makes this topic particularly urgent: the connection between vitamin deficiencies and the development of serious diseases, including cancer. Modern science has revealed surprising links between our nutritional status and our ability to prevent and combat disease. Understanding these connections can literally mean the difference between life and death. Throughout these pages, you'll discover how vitamin D is not just the sunshine vitamin, but a powerful ally in the fight against cancer. You'll learn why vitamin C is much more than a remedy for the common cold, and how vitamin E can be your best ally in protecting against cell damage. We'll explore the crucial role of vitamin B12 in the formation of healthy blood cells, and why vitamin K could be the key to keeping both your bones and immune system in top condition. And it's precisely at this point in your life when every nutritional decision counts more than ever. Scientific research has shown that our bodies become more susceptible to certain vitamin deficiencies as we age, but it has also revealed that it's never too late to correct course. People in their 80s and 90s have experienced significant improvements in their health by adjusting their vitamin intake, proving that age is just a number when it comes to improving our quality of life. When we think of vitamin D, most of us immediately associate it with strong bones and the prevention of osteoporosis. However, this extraordinary vitamin has a much more profound impact on our health than we ever imagined. Recent research has revealed that vitamin D acts more like a hormone than a simple vitamin, influencing the expression of more than 200 different genes in our bodies. Imagine for a moment that your immune system is like a highly trained army, constantly patrolling your body in search of potential threats. Vitamin D acts as the general of this army, coordinating the different units and ensuring they respond appropriately to each threat. When vitamin D levels are optimal, this army works with surgical precision, identifying and eliminating potentially cancerous cells before they can establish a foothold and proliferate. Studies have shown that people who live in regions with less sunlight and therefore have lower levels of vitamin D tend to have higher rates of certain types of cancer. This is no coincidence. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in regulating the cell cycle, helping to prevent the uncontrolled cell multiplication that characterizes cancer. Furthermore, this vitamin has potent anti-inflammatory properties, reducing the chronic inflammation that can create an environment conducive to tumor development. For people over 60, maintaining adequate vitamin D levels becomes a particular challenge. Our skin loses up to 70% of its ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight compared to when we were younger. Furthermore, we tend to spend less time outdoors, and when we do, we tend to protect ourselves more from the sun. While this protection is important for preventing skin cancer, we need to find a balance that allows us to get enough vitamin D without exposing ourselves to unnecessary risks. The good news is that there are multiple ways to ensure adequate vitamin D intake. Fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, and tuna are excellent natural sources. Eggs, especially the yolks, also contain significant amounts. However, for many people over the age of 60, supplementation becomes necessary to maintain optimal levels. The key is to work with a healthcare professional to determine the correct dosage, as both deficiency and excess can have negative consequences. Vitamin C has long been the star of vitamin supplements, and for good reason. This essential nutrient not only strengthens our immune system, but also acts as one of the most potent antioxidants we know of. But what does this really mean for our health, especially after age 60? To understand the importance of vitamin C, we must first understand the concept of oxidative stress. Every day our cells are exposed to thousands of attacks from molecules called free radicals, which can damage our DNA and accelerate the aging process. This cumulative damage is similar to the oxidation that causes a metal to rust over time. Only in our case, it can contribute to the development of serious diseases, including cancer. Vitamin C acts as a tireless guardian, neutralizing these free radicals before they can cause damage. But its role doesn't stop there. This vitamin is also essential for the production of collagen, the protein that keeps our skin firm and our joints healthy. It also improves the absorption of iron from plant foods, crucial for preventing anemia, a common condition in older adults. Particularly fascinating aspect of vitamin C is its ability to regenerate other antioxidants in our bodies, including vitamin E. This creates a synergistic effect where these vitamins work together to provide more comprehensive protection against oxidative damage. It's like having a team of superheroes working together to keep our cells safe and healthy. As we age, our vitamin C needs may increase, especially if we smoke or are exposed to high levels of environmental pollution. Studies have shown that people over 60 who maintain optimal vitamin C levels have more robust immune systems and recover more quickly from infections and injuries. Nature has provided us with an abundance of sources of vitamin C. Citrus fruits, such as oranges, lemons, and tangerines, are well known for their high content, but we can also find significant amounts in red bell peppers, broccoli, strawberries, and kiwis. An effective strategy is to include at least one source of vitamin C in every meal, as our bodies cannot store large amounts of this water-soluble vitamin. When we talk about vitamin E, we're actually discussing a family of 8 different compounds, each with its own unique characteristics, but all working in harmony to protect our cells. Among its many functions, vitamin E stands out for its ability to protect cell membranes, those delicate barriers that keep our cells functioning properly. Imagine that each of your cells is surrounded by a membrane composed primarily of fats. These membranes are susceptible to oxidation, similar to how oil turns rancid when exposed to air. Vitamin E acts as a dedicated guardian, protecting these membranes from oxidative damage and maintaining the structural integrity of our cells. This protection is particularly crucial for our nervous system, where cells are richly endowed with fats that require constant protection. Recent studies have suggested that maintaining adequate levels of vitamin E may help preserve cognitive function as we age, possibly reducing the risk of neurodegenerative conditions. The relationship between vitamin E and cancer prevention is a particularly exciting area of research. Studies have shown that this vitamin can help prevent DNA damage that can lead to the development of cancer cells. Furthermore, vitamin E appears to have the ability to promote the programmed death of potentially cancerous cells, a process known as apoptosis. The best natural sources of vitamin E include vegetable oils, nuts, seeds, and avocados. However, it's important to note that vitamin E absorption is closely linked to the presence of healthy fats in our diet. Therefore, consuming these foods as part of a balanced meal is more effective than taking them in isolation. Of all the vitamins our bodies need, B12 holds a special place due to its complexity and the increasing difficulty in absorbing it as we age. This vitamin, also known as cobalamin, is essential for the formation of healthy red blood cells and maintaining our nervous system. What makes vitamin B12 particularly crucial after age 60 is that approximately 30% of people in this age group develop a condition called gastric atrophy. This condition reduces the production of stomach acid and intrinsic factor, a protein necessary for B12 absorption, which can lead to deficiency even when we consume adequate amounts in our diet. Symptoms of B12 deficiency can be subtle at first: mild fatigue, some mental confusion, mood swings. However, if left unaddressed, they can progress to more serious problems such as anemia, permanent nerve damage, and an increased risk of certain cancers. The good news is that once identified, B12 deficiency can be effectively corrected through oral supplementation or injections, depending on the severity of the case. Experts recommend that everyone over the age of 60 undergo regular screening to monitor their B12 levels, as early detection can prevent serious long-term complications. A unique feature of vitamin B12 is its relationship to cognitive health. Recent studies have established significant connections between low B12 levels and accelerated cognitive decline in older adults. It has been observed that maintaining optimal levels of this vitamin can help preserve memory and brain function, something especially crucial in our golden years. Natural sources of vitamin B12 are found exclusively in animal products: red meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products. This presents a particular challenge for people following vegetarian or vegan diets, especially after the age of 60. In these cases, supplementation becomes not only advisable but essential for maintaining optimal health. Another fascinating aspect of vitamin B12 is its role in maintaining cellular DNA. This vitamin is crucial for the synthesis and repair of genetic material, processes that become increasingly important as we age. Research suggests that adequate levels of B12 may help prevent genetic mutations that could lead to the development of cancer. Although less well known than its counterparts, vitamin K is emerging as a critically important nutrient for health in older age. Originally discovered for its role in blood clotting, hence the K for coagulation in German, this vitamin has since revealed much broader and more fundamental functions for our health. Vitamin K exists in two main forms: K1, phylloquinone, found primarily in green leafy vegetables, and K2, menaquinone, produced by beneficial bacteria in our gut and present in some fermented foods. Each form has its own unique characteristics and specific health benefits. A revolutionary discovery in vitamin K research has been its role in bone health. While vitamin D helps our bodies absorb calcium, vitamin K ensures that this mineral is deposited in the right places, our bones and teeth. Without adequate levels of vitamin K, calcium can end up deposited in our arteries and soft tissues, contributing to arterial calcification and increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease. Recent research has revealed that vitamin K also has promising anti-cancer properties. Studies have shown that this vitamin can help regulate cell growth and promote apoptosis, programmed cell death, in cancer cells, while protecting healthy cells. These findings are particularly relevant for people over the age of 60 who have an increased risk of developing certain types of cancer. A particularly intriguing aspect of vitamin K is its ability to work synergistically with other vitamins, especially vitamin D. This vitamin collaboration is crucial for maintaining both bone and cardiovascular health. Studies have shown that people who maintain optimal levels of both vitamins have stronger bones and healthier arteries than those who only have adequate levels of one or the other. This interaction demonstrates the importance of maintaining a complete nutritional balance rather than focusing on a single vitamin in isolation. The human body is a masterpiece of biological engineering where nothing works in isolation. Every vitamin, mineral, and nutrient is part of an intricate network of interactions that keeps our bodies functioning optimally. Understanding these interactions is critical to maximizing the benefits of our nutrition, especially after age 60. 4. Example: calcium absorption depends not only on vitamin D, but also on the presence of magnesium and vitamin K. It's like an orchestra, where each musician must play their part at the precise moment to create a perfect symphony. If one of these elements is missing, the melody of our bone health can be compromised. Vitamin C, for its part, significantly improves the absorption of iron from plant sources. This is a perfect example of how we can optimize our nutrition by intelligently combining foods. A spinach salad with red pepper is not only delicious, but also ensures we get the most out of the iron present in spinach thanks to the vitamin C in the pepper. B vitamins work closely with each other and with other nutrients. B12, for example, requires adequate levels of B6 and folic acid to effectively fulfill its roles in forming red blood cells and maintaining a healthy nervous system. This is one of the reasons why B vitamin supplements often come in B-complex form, providing all the B vitamins in balanced proportions. Understanding the theory behind vitamins is important, but the real value lies in knowing how to apply this knowledge to our daily lives. Below, we'll explore practical strategies to ensure optimal nutrition after age 60. The first golden rule is to prioritize natural sources of vitamins whenever possible. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats provides not only essential vitamins, but also fiber, antioxidants, and other beneficial compounds not found in supplements. However, after age 60, it may be necessary to supplement our diet with specific supplements. The key is to work with healthcare professionals to determine exactly what we need. Regular blood tests can help identify specific deficiencies and monitor the effectiveness of our nutritional strategy. Meal planning becomes an invaluable tool. Organizing our weekly menu not only helps us ensure adequate nutrient intake, but it can also make meal preparation more efficient and enjoyable. We can start by including at least one serving of dark green leafy vegetables each day, incorporating fatty fish twice a week, and ensuring we have a source of lean protein at every main meal. The timing of meals also play an important role. Our bodies absorb certain nutrients better at different times of the day, and some vitamins are better absorbed when consumed with specific foods. For example, fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K are best absorbed when consumed with some healthy fat.